Hello there, lovely people, and welcome back to part 94 of this Witcher playthrough on the hardest difficulty. This is, I believe, the third episode of Hearts of Stone. This was our last save. I'm sorry I haven't been playing for a while, but work came in the way, and you gotta work, so. But this is gonna be an extra juicy episode, so. Let's get into it. And as we always do, for anything, we check the difficulty, of course. And enemy upscaling is on, death march is on, as always. So, this is going to be juicy, because we are actually going to fight a formidable enemy. And after that, it gets even juicier with another difficult enemy. So we're well prepared here. And for this fight, I see a lot of people say I turn off enemy upscaling, I turn off death march. This is not an enemy where you have to do any of that. You'll see what I'll do in the fight. You can use bombs as well.
What for? Life kick you in the ass? Had enough? Terrible beast prowls the sewers down that.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Best of all together.
We're gonna rest.
Dozens of maidens, folks.
So that tawny oil will be active in this fight. Let me see. Well, I am not 100% sure here. I kind of want to get Sunder Armor, but also getting Killing Spree is just, oh man, I love this skill so much. It's so good. Absolutely amazing skill to have. We can also use Metabolic Control here, because we won't need Delusion right now, but we'll put Delusion on right after the upcoming fights here, because the Metabolic Control will contribute at least and allow us to use potions and so on. I wouldn't go in to this fight without respecting this opponent. This is a very strong enemy, but with this build, you should be you shouldn't have an issue against this enemy.
Boot prints. Large. A man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince. A woman's prints alongside. Single set. She came alone.
You can see the crits are starting to hit very, very hard. That was 7k damage in that crit. Like in New Game Plus, fully charged rend over 200k damage easily. With full adrenaline, of course.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me? Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Shani,
Geralt?
what are you doing here?
Trying to save his life. Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But, once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know. Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Grating's badly bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls. Careful, monster might still be here. Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Nals stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Nals pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Well, Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us, and paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up, is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years, but Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it. Got the key.
Good. Let's get going.
You know what? I'd say it's better to get the crit. Sunder armor is awesome, but I'm gonna go for the crit. We need 2 more to just unlock it.
Legend going around about this monster being a prince turned into a toad. A curse or something.
I've heard. A lot of women have fallen for it. I find out who started that rumor, I'll strangle them.
So, don't believe it?
I studied medicine, not literature. I stopped believing in fairy tales long ago.
Make sure you loot stuff here. You see, I do find some recipes and stuff. So.
What do you want, Geralt?
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse. Found a hideous death instead. Shawnee, watch out. Move!
See how strong this build is starting to get now. Can't even take off my shield. And you're gonna ask me, can it get tankier than this? The build? Yes, it can.
Hideous creatures.
You alright?
Fine. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
A lot of flowers.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis. Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Mixed with blood. Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
Johnny, watch out. Move! Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead. Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
Redanian soldier. Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool. Dead drowners everywhere.
Strange. Seems the monster tolerated them.
Long as they don't get too close, I guess. Decaying corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair. Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them. Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
Wow.
To distill an antidote?
Gross.
No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me up top, or back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Fine.
Shawnee, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
Funny. Something that's funny actually is that it doesn't like fire. Monster. So what I like to use here is the cursed oil. So put that on. And also one thing that you can do is get bombs with fire as well. Where do we have it? There we go. Another thing is use Erden. Erden is really good, so... And we cannot forget about the most important potion here in this fight. Golden Oriole. This will make it so that whenever you get hit by this guy, he's not going to deal much damage to you, so... put this one in, since we're using them anyways. Then, let's see here. There we go. So whenever he does a poison attack... that was too tough. I'm gonna lean on him. I want to let you guys see how much damage he deals when he hits us, which is not much. And also, why Golden Oriole is so good. So, let's see if I can give you guys an example. There we go. No? Funny enough, he's not doing any poison attacks, so. There we go. No. There we go. You can see now that what Golden Oriole does. It just heals us up instead of making this fight, you know, a hassle. Oh, I thought I had it there, but... I should have put the Erden down first. You can see how OP this is. Second. I think I need to get some sort of poison here from him. The shield is not to protect ourselves, but it's just to allow us to deal damage. He's walking into it. This is ridiculous. You can see, even if he hits us hard, like we just walk into the poison and heal. Let him walk into it. Should have rolled. Like you can see, sometimes it's okay to roll. Kind of want to get my adrenaline up, but he's got a pretty nasty knockback.
Halavath, Galavekar. Gadarash I'll root.
That guy is really, really powerful.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'm not conversing common the whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, or the Fakbarth Isle, as their strange tongue has it, en route to Afir.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
Damn it, don't remember a thing. Just some sewers, giant toad, and some boots. If that toad was their prince, guess I'm lucky to be alive.
Depends how you look at it. I happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honor, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice. We been at sea long?
Dunno rightly. Not that long. Though, on the other hand, But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Me? I'm glad to be silent to a fear. I hear they got wild horses there. White, with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Nay, black horses with white stripes they got in Zanguebar. That I'm sure of.
And who might you be?
Felipe Caligrand at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenfurt. One of a bit of time.
And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide. Led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done, could have sat on my arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenfurt better than my own breeches.
Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got, nothing doing. Might be my affair is rusty.
My affair is non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Could teach you something that time.
Elkal Orial.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Elakal Sorkan. Galavat Kar Albata again.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gileam Valar. Karvarefaner.
You'll be dead already.
Revhaga ne Aram
Vengeance is not ours to reap, Anna.
Dorgate ya Alami.
We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Vaith Alake ul Negulath.
What?
Elkal.
Vioth.
Vioth. Alkhe ul Egulath.
Elkal. Inkal avre ikel ugehereven ulviter.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles. And they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
Ah, there's this mercenary with him. Looks Adernian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking, but I doubt either will talk to you. I was you, but catch some shut-eye. Not go on flapping me tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I could actually communicate with. That's what I want.
Oh my god, look at that.
Greetings, Geralt. Remember me?
I remember. We met in White Orchard. You're...
Gaunter Odin, known also as Master Mirror. I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slop doesn't kill you first.
How'd you get in here?
Long story, it'd bore you. I'd prefer to focus on something more useful, like getting you off this ship. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you?
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you'll return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra.
Remember that. Those
and
words.
I must give you something to remember me by.
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Who you gabbing with?
With no one.
Never liked boats. Not one bit. I heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. Oh, it'd be prime to sleep through the whole thing.
Didn't bargain for no storm. I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to, I usually see.
What kind of hell?
Tarring, flaying, and watering. This the punishment for regicide and
Respect this guy. That's all I'm saying. Like, he can take out your entire HP pool in one hit. So yeah. Don't get hit. Let's put on you. You, and I would say you. I do want some extra HP, so I'm gonna put that on as well. And Hangman's Venom. Sorry for the sound, by the way. It's like some car or something out here. Kind of want to get these guys first before I take him out. Okay. Now we can change our bomb here quickly. We need Dimeridium. Where is it? Oh. There we go. Yeah, do not get hit by this. Damn it, I tried to throw my... Okay, why did not my... Oh, there we go. I was like... I haven't gotten hit by anything like high damage dealing here, so that's why we haven't taken any damage here. So this is the one thing you just don't get near this. stop him. Probably are better ways to fight this guy, but there was one playthrough where I wasn't careful and he got the better of me. I was not expecting that kind of damage that he dealt, even with this build. He deals a lot of elemental damage, so if you had like feline armor, he would not deal a lot of damage with his attacks. He's just like the Jinn, very, very high elemental damage, so be careful. But yeah, two really powerful enemies. First the Frog Prince, and then the Ophiri Mage. Both very, very powerful, and a lot of people struggle with them. You can see, like, honestly guys, did it look like it was difficult, any of these fights? As you can see here, the enemy upscaling death marches on. Especially the frog fight. Did that look difficult? So I hope for you guys that have had a lot of problems with the Frog Prince at least, that like you won't have any problems anymore, because seriously that's not a difficult fight. I've never really checked this ship, if there's anything good in here, but there's a couple of things, nothing really special. I believe there was an area we can liberate here and get some XP. Yeah. So it's gonna be a couple of drowners. Nothing really special. And then we don't need metabolic control right now. It's nice and all. We can put on delusion again, so we don't have to think about that. The grave hags, water hags, and any of those creatures, they do sound funny when you're far away. Look at this build, man. It's disgusting, seriously. But you have to work yourself like up to this point and get it really strong and OP. And also, there's still gonna be encounters where you, like, if you do something wrong, you'll get wrecked even with this build. There's gonna be one boss fight that is really tough, and we're gonna make it tougher by increasing the amount of enemies we fight. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Is this gonna be closer, I wonder? Guess we can go... let's travel here and then go above. Hello there, roach.
Giddy up.
So this is what I love about Ren. You see that? Like, even when he's like shielding himself, I can still hit him and still deal damage. Crazy. I think this ladder that goes down here, I think this one was pretty high up, so don't jump down, but I could be wrong. In general, when I'm unsure about when I'm unsure about a place, if the ladder goes down very far down or not, I just don't jump down. That's it. So it's a lot safer. You can see here, since our sword was unequipped, we lost the bonuses, the grindstone and the armor's table buff. Our damage will go up soon as well. Like it's gonna go up even more because we'll get new pants soon. So 20 more crit. Trying to open it without being too close so I don't fall down. There we go. No, this was the one that was not far down. Okay. So good to know. And sometimes it might look like it's far down. It's not far down. And then it's super, super far down. It's quite a lot of money, by the way. Now we're gonna collect that treasure. I should have read that letter, by the way. Where is it? The Ursan armor looks crazy good. Love it. He did almost no damage. Damn. Is this closer? I think this is closer.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives, like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
How do you know we'd met, and that I'm not exactly thrilled with him now?
Please, Geralt. I knew the Ophiri had captured you. Was I not to know how this had come to pass? Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great and true adventure. An experience like no other, the fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Scary, scary being that one. You can see Geralt is not
Winds
cocky or
howling.
anything with Gunter Odin. Geralt knows that this is not an ordinary being. Let's see here. We need to sell a couple of things. But yeah, more about that in the next episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and sorry for not posting so much right now, but yeah, work is taking up a lot of time, so. And this is our new save. So make sure you're sub with notifications on, and if you liked the video, leave a like. It helps the channel, of course. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.